Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be unboxing the new Shengshou 10x10. Now this actually is not apparently going to be out for a few more months yet, but Shengshou sent me one saying that they just want to thank me for promoting all of their products so far, and that I don't even have to make a video, but of course I'm going to make a video. They just wanted to send it to me to say thanks. Now I also want to thank them for sending it to me, so I wasn't expecting it. I heard that the Shengshou 13 or something was supposed to come out, but I guess that was just a rumor. So let's go ahead and open this. Of course, I took off the label so you can't see my address, but let's go ahead and open this up. All right. Okay, so there it is. Wow, big puzzle. All this stuff here. So let's go ahead and take it out. Wow. All right. Okay, so bubble wrap time. Holy, that's a big puzzle. Wow. All right, so the first, let me just adjust my camera real quick and zoom up here. All right, so the first thing that I'm noticing about this is the sticker shades. Now, this is not your typical Shengshou sticker shades. This is actually quite nice. You know what? I gotta turn this thing. I'm really interested. Before I turn it, I just want to say that I'm really interested in how this is going to turn, because the 8x8 turned really, really well. And I know the 9x9, it turned pretty well, but it did have the potential to pop. It did seem a little bit loose, but also very sturdy. So I'm really curious about this one. So here's my first turn. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Okay, but let's start going into the inner slice turns. Okay, so that works pretty well as well. Third, fourth, straight down the middle. Wow. So I can feel a little tiny bit of catching in there, but nothing more than the 8x8 did at first, which goes away. I mean, it's probably just a flash or whatever. And then the last layer, very good. Wow. Okay, let's check out corner cutting real quick. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't corner cut as good as the 8x8 or 9x9, but maybe that's, just the tension or something. But okay, on this layer it does. But I mean, on a huge puzzle like this, you're not going to corner cut, a lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so, wow, that's a big one. Hold on, I'm just going to get my 9x9 here so I can show you a size comparison. All right, so here you can see the 9x9 is definitely smaller than the, you know what, let me just grab the 8x8 and the 7x7 as well. All right, so here you can see the 7x7, 8x8, 9x9, and 10x10. And like I said in the 9x9 one, that the difference between the 9x9 and the 8x8 is the same pretty much difference between the 8x8 and the 7x7. It's proportional. Now the cubies between the 8x8 and the 9x9 are pretty well the same on the inner layers, but not really on the outer layers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cubies on the outer layers. All right, so you can clearly see here that the 10x10 cubies, like the thickness of the layers, are a fraction smaller. So they're actually smaller, but the outside layers are actually bigger. And it gives it a bigger look on the outside layers as it did, We've seen this in lots of cubes. The outside layers on these higher order puzzles are always bigger than the inside layers. And I just think that with the 10x10, it looks a bit odd. I mean, they're huge. You know what I mean? But I guess they would have to be, or they would have that Olsing effect or whatever. All right. Wow, this thing turns really, really nice. I was not expecting this cube to come out. I mean, this is the first mass-produced 10x10 on the market, so that is very, very good news. Wow, okay, that just turns great. Now look at the difference in size between the 10x10 and the 7x7. Wow, that is massive. Like, I'm holding this 10x10, it's like, I don't know how heavy this is. It's considerably heavier than a 7x7. Let's try the 9x9. All right, yeah, so the 10x10 is... yeah, it's a little bit heavier, but not too much heavier. Of course, it's heavier than the 7x7, though. Now, I'm really interested in the pieces. I'm sure it's just another V-cube copy, just turned into a square. But let's go ahead and take a look at the pieces. So, let's see if I can open this. Grab all 4 of these edges at once. Wow, they don't want to come out at all. Let's see if I can grab a couple. All right, so there we go. There is 3. All right, 4. Now we have 4. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's basically just a V-cube. I mean, it's pretty obvious. They do have that little wing on the inside here. Let me zoom up. Okay, so now you can see it there. They do have that wing, which is the anti-popping thing, I guess. It's just a alteration of the V-cube, but it looks a lot better. I think that Shengshou did a great job by implementing that, because I can't even pull these edges out very easy. Like on V-cubes and stuff, you can. Let's take a look at another inside piece. All right, so yeah, it's just your basic stuff. I mean, I'm going to pull apart a whole corner here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to bother that. It's going to take so long to put back together. But anyways, you get the idea. I mean, it looks really V-cubey. It looks exactly like a Shengshou 8x8, just, you know, bigger. That's all. Let's see if I can figure out how to put these back in. Okay, so this one goes here. And then the smaller one. Or sorry, the bigger one. And then the biggest one. And then the bigger one. All right. Okay, these edges, 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I can put them in together. Oh wow, that's difficult to put. Okay, bam, went in, no problem. All right, so let's see how it cuts through the middle layers, exactly center. All right. Wow, that actually cuts a lot better than the outside layers. You know what? This is like such a good... Shengshou does such a good job on this. But anyways, let's go ahead and scramble it up. I mean, I don't really know how I should review this. It's just the same thing as other ones, just bigger layers. And all right. Wow, this is getting really colorful. I really like these sticker shades. Wow. I hope they start doing this on all of their puzzles. All right. Wow. I can't imagine parody on... Oh, I should have done parody. You know what? I'm going to try a parody algorithm right now anyways, just to... it's all messed up, but... Unless I want to put some edges in. No, I don't want to do that yet. All right, so let's go ahead and do the parody algorithm. So huge layers, all 5 at once. Wow, wow. It's almost hard to keep this thing in the air. It's like, it's so heavy it just takes my shoulder muscle to use it. Wow, okay, so there we got the parody algorithm. You know what? I'm going to have a solve video of this up anyways. Just like I did the 9x9 and do a commentary, obviously. But yeah, I think that this puzzle, just even scrambling it, is very, very nice. Whoa, almost had a pop there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just try to pop this thing. Extreme corner cutting. Oh yeah, so that piece wants to come out right there. You can totally see that. But that's expected. I mean, the 9x9 had some of that too, but I don't really speed solve the 9x9 or anything. And you know what? I'm just not that great with bigger cubes with speed solving anyways. I'm sure that, like, you know, somebody like Kevin Hayes or something like that, or Felix, you know, very fast at these bigger cubes, you know, would have more accuracy so they wouldn't pop it. Anyway, so that is scrambled. Look at that. Wow, that is huge. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go and solve this and then come back with some final thoughts. See you in a bit. All right, so I'm back. And yeah, I mean, it was a really, really awesome cube to scramble. I did get parody, which was super cool. In fact, I'll show you the parody algorithm right now. So let's just go through and do it. So R2, B2, and I'm grabbing all 5 layers, obviously. U2, L, U2, R prime, U2, R, U2, F2, R, F2, L prime, B2, and R2. Wow, look at that. The whole edge all the way across is flipped over. All right, so I'm just going to put that back real quick. there. Oh, almost popped it. I didn't have one pop while I was solving it either. I also want to show you a checkerboard pattern, you know, sort of what you can in an even layered one. I just do it differently, that's all. One more side. This thing just glides, guys. Wow. I have no idea the price. I don't know who's going to stock this, to be honest, but I just got this directly from Shengshou. All right, so there you can see the checkerboard pattern. That looks amazing. Now you can see the contrast of the colors, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, the stickers just pop out at you so good. Anyways, let's put this back real quick. All right, so you can see the movement is extremely good, sorry. And so yeah, like I said, Shengshou just saw my videos and decided to send me this prototype. They said I didn't have to make a video on it. It was just to say thanks. But anyways, they said that if I was going to make a video on it, I could let you guys know. It'll be out in about 3 months. You know, still some issues. I don't see any issues. I don't know why they would just release it right away. I mean, this is great. Anyways, guys, I mean, you can expect some cube stores to do it. You know, follow me on Facebook too, and I'll show you that there's obviously, you know, companies out there that are going to, when it comes out, I'll update you. Sorry. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be 51 more fun. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.